Hey everyone, today I want to talk about a very interesting character. His name is Bartimaeus. This is a character in a fictional book series that I read a few years ago. It's a trilogy that has now become a sequence because they made a fourth book, which I'm very excited about. But this is quite the book, and I just want to talk about this one character in this book because he's such a personality, and the whole world that's created is just very interesting, and it really very much reminds me of Harry Potter, and I really hope that one day they make this into a movie, or I mean, if all worse comes worse, heck, I might go out and make this into a movie myself. But Bartimaeus really makes or breaks this whole thing if it ever becomes a movie, because he is such a personality, and for the right actor to play him right, it's essential. But even if that's the case, like, there's all sorts of other stuff that could screw up the movie. Having said that, though, let me just tell you about this whole book and who Bartimaeus is. Um, it's a great fictional series, and basically the idea behind this whole series is that um, it's set in the times of our human world, our modern day society. And the difference is that it's a alternate history because there's all these magicians about. So it may start sounding like Harry Potter, but then it takes a completely different spin. So it's actually very different because it's not as lovey-dovey, kiddie as Harry Potter at all. And you got these magicians, and they don't personally have powers. They use their powers to summon spirits to do their bidding. And the stronger you are, generally, the stronger and longer you can summon these spirits out. And there's different classes of spirits. Now, Bartimaeus is a 5,000-year-old spirit, and he's about a mid-level spirit. And he's pretty cheeky, to tell you the truth. But we'll get to him. So, basic setting is that it's set in London, and you got the actual history that we have lived by, but it has been dramatically altered by the presence of magic, magicians, demons throughout history. And this has caused a lot of different changes, such as a different type of oligarchy and the overthrowing of the British monarchy. And so now we have a ruling governing class from the prime minister all the way down to regular governing bodies, all ruled by magicians. And then you have the common folk, the humans who can't do magic. But everyone knows that magic's there. It's not like hidden. And so it's very interesting seeing this come about. I mean, the whole story is just very well done. And you got these very interesting scenes where there's like a governing party where they're meeting together, and everyone's trying to show off by summoning a fancier, the genie, at this event. And it's just so ridiculous because the main character Nathaniel and the genie, the genie Bartimaeus, have snuck into this event, and they see all these governors and high-level people spending all this time to prepare and summon these awesome spirits, when this little kid Nathaniel summoned Bartimaeus, and he's done it a long time ago. And it's very funny how this whole story works, because Nathaniel is this little kid who's like a genius,